Beck, thank you so much. Appreciate the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, Gen.G on defense, Sentinels on attack, 2-0 in terms of the pistols so far. And they decide to go in aggro. Holy. Yeah, and he kind of didn't realize that it was the normal split over towards here. They use so much utility, it might be a little bit harder for them to actually get over towards the site. And Sentinels want to take as much map control as possible. There's 3 people dueling here, and they might have messed up their timing.
Coming back as a death ball, eliminating texture, but the trade stayed good. Gen.G in a 4 versus 3.
Yeah, and they ended up getting no extra map control.
Squads. It's a good spot to play from. Meteor tagged. Karen not too healthy either, and the head popped up. It's whack-a-mole for Meteor.
Yeah, he's a beast on this map.
10 standing. This pistol looks to slip out of Sentinels' hands, and just
nicely handled from Gen.G. 3-0 in terms of pistols. And yeah, we went for a straight-up crunch over towards here. They get the first kill. Then Sentinels wanted to get some map control, but like not too many of them were in the right situation to actually like get the kill. And then they were just stuck over towards here as the fast flank came in. It was nicely done from Gen.G. I liked it as well. They like 5-person invested into the push behind, but obviously Sentinels didn't see all the numbers, so they didn't know for sure.
This is a team running with confidence.
Well, there's your vibes, guy, as well. Sentinels buy into it. They get the plant down, they buy into it. They have a Bucky that normally means over towards B, but looks like we're going over towards C. Gen.G started off with a straight-up instant take of over towards A, and Sentinels do the same wall.
It's a big buy from the attacking side. This is definitely a risk, a gamble.
That is one way to open up the site. It's an upgrade now, has a Guardian. 3 people here might try to flood. No flash from them though. Yeah, and Omen flash is far away. Oh, plus he got used on the early A take. They got nothing to get into sight. They got double satchel smoke, that's it.
Issued on that spot, no escape. The 1-0 challenged. And for Gen.G, getting back through won't be easy. They've already expended all their big utility. Sentinels have the numbers, and with these
with the wall up as well, that was nice.
A lot of potential, more so when they can see you through the walls. A great reveal from Sassy to get himself the kill. Karen down extremely low as he emerges from that smoke. It's easy pickings.
Nicely handled from Sentinels. Good reply back, and they get double Guardian as well.
Pull it back. Reminiscent of the last map.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just the same way that the last map started in terms of the 1-1. Then we had the madness.
Full investment out from the side of Sentinels, but what a way to get right back into things. That's the thing. They had a slow map in the last. They got outplayed by Gen.G.
And as if Meteor gets one with that util down.
They can't come right back in and sucker punch their opponents.
They die after plant was nice. Shout out to Zekhan for getting the first kill as well.
Either way, not going to be a mass investment on the other side. A few pistols. A Marshall put into play for Meteor. Definitely know what he can do. He's actually going for an aggressive peek.
They like to do that pathing a lot, and then we're dumping util here.
But again, this control is being taken. Sassy farming up the orb, not far away from his ultimate already. Taking a lot of space.
Yeah, and it's again, it's a hard retake. The only way this comp really can retake over towards CE is with the Omen, flash. It just too hard to just get through these checkpoints.
Available, but that paranoia from Tens, it does a lot of work. GenQT's able to clean house. Big kills to have as well for GenQT. This man is now 3 away, I believe. Yeah, 3 away from a Viper's Pit.
Sassy should definitely be hunting this, yeah, and we see him over towards here, ready in spawn. And these guys should kind of chill a little bit and just let Sassy get the kill. All the death. It's an absolute shot, by the way. It's an absolute shot. But I tell you what, Sassy will take the death. He only had a stinger. This is a sick shot. Man, this guy on this map just farms so heavy. He really does like it. Fade all into the big buy round. Odin comes out. I said that Odin's really important, especially on defense. You get a lot of chip damage, no hilks, no sky, and there's a lot of like paper thin walls over towards A, so it's good for chip damage. Q Correa, thank you so much with the 2 months. Appreciate the prime, dude. Thank you for that. And Odin over towards.
Already.
It's a nice lineup. I seen it before from them. This eye play, but I didn't actually realize that it's didn't realize that was a gap that you could throw through.
Taking a lot of early space. You don't normally see the Odin push this far forward.
We've seen it before, and it was punished almost immediately. Most times the pushes come, but I think a little bit more confident with texture being there. Munchkin toying with the idea of pushing up, and Zalsis eventually bites the bait. He's down. Wanted to see if someone was on the angle, but 6 HP is all he escapes with. Now they've got to be worried about this position. Karen just bailing. Happy to
Door open. Tell you what, though, get an Omen flash for a TP. That's nice. And the Prowlers. Well, Prowlers singular.
That's one of the major things is you don't really have
50 seconds goes in, and kind of haven't.
This composition, the paranoia really is a huge.
I haven't exactly committed anywhere. One person fade fake over towards here. Really wants to open the door. Really wants to open the door to sell this one. Wall can go up. Gonna open the door. Hopefully with this smoke as well. Creates a lot of pressure. Fadel opens the door. Everyone goes over towards here. Just the Killjoy. Killjoy running away. Yeah, very nice fake.
Oh, they've seen it.
Solid round from Sentinels. Really like this one. Still no plant yet.
To stop this spike from being planted on the side of Gen.G. They have to play for the retake. Spams are coming close, but Munchkin's dodging the bullets for now. An angle for Karen as he sees the corner, but Tens will make it out of there just about.
There's a lot of low HPs.
The space, and he's hightailing it to play the post plant. 6 HP on Zelsis, 22
yeah, keep an eye on his flank though. Sassy locked him in.
Not too healthy, but they have to go for a save on Gen.G.
They would love to take the Odin away from them. Normally at this point you would kind of, I mean, they should actually just take the, they should take the win. Look at their HPs.
Yeah, we've given so much credit over to
this is a very nice round from Sentinels. I was a bit worried when it got to like the 50-second mark that they hadn't really decided what to do, but it worked out pretty well. They were just trying to make sure that they cleared this area, then wall up, and then fake with the door open, Fatal. And literally 3 people here, person from B rotating, and even the guy from C started to bail. So I think the reason that worked so well was like the timing as well. They'd made no sound over towards C. Like even me seeing the minimap at the 40-second mark, I was worried for it. So I can see how they thought that it was a heavy A commit. 2 save guns.
Well, what looks like a very peculiar
both over towards A.
Mainly because of the saved weaponry. Still some slight bit of hope based on the ults for Gen.G, but not much more.
That showstopper could definitely change the course of a round. A lot of early pressure from Gen.G around A. It's not in what they've thrown out, it's what they're preparing to throw. 4 players towards the angle. The first drop, the snake bite deep, but a little late. Lakia, good for 1. And damage done. It's still recoverable. But that makes it a little harder. With Munchkin down.
Yeah, it's nice util on this one as well.
Around this angle. There's not too
big
much
big kills from John.
On Gen.G to finish off the kills that have already halfway started. Odin retrieve for Karen, but he's going to find it hard to even find an angle to use this round.
Good info at the moment. So Sassy's close to this turret, which means that he knows that over towards here we have a Killjoy. Something broke the turret. Something broke the alarm bot here. Oh no, he took back the alarm bot. Wait, Karen got a kill on site? Wait, and the reposition?
And now he's up top suppressing fire. The guy's got 42 HP.
Oh, John is a bit of a hero into this round for sure. Does have his ult. Does he want to confirm it? He's against a Killjoy. It's going to be weird because if the Killjoy ult gets over towards here, it's kind of good. Does he want to even use the Killjoy in a 1v2? Probably not worth. Might be worth now. Weird situation. It is worth now, yeah. And if we look at the minimap, they actually have to go aggro for him.
They have to open the door to run away or emerge from that ult, and the timing. Oh, it was so close to seeing Meteor fall.
Man.
He catches John QT on the other side of the wall. Zelsis is standing. And
oh man, no way. What a sick round. What a sick round. As soon as the Viper ult came in, the temptation to ult was just here. He played it really well. Killjoy ult forced them all the way out. They had to go aggro. 2v4. How did Karen get the fast kill?
Unbelievable.
this is the thing. A Red Bull clutch, and at this stage, honestly, you're going to look at the clutch statistics. You might head over to VLR, and you'll see, Meteor's really
Visualize
not
it,
high on
chat.
the board.
Visualize it in your head.
There's so many occasions where he's in a 2v2, and he wins the 1v2 while his teammates rotating. So I am not surprised that he's
okay, thank you for that.
Because he's been doing it all the way through the
double
raise
double raise for this one. We got low money after winning one. Reset will be a nightmare. You get the op out, and this is the raisel. And we got someone here to shoot the eye. So I think there's a rifle here, so they have to use more util. Dude, he shoots the eye and the. Wow, that was really cool.
First kill goes through.
He had like a personal assistant here. Broke the eye, broke the fade. Prowler as well. Got the omen flash out of them and got a kill.
The shot just here, whizzing past the head. Sentinels, one man down early on. They've gotten mound control for it, but not necessarily a worthwhile trade. From here, though, maybe they can posture a fake. Not really, though, considering Meteor's utility in play. They'll have a lot of information and content to play a little further back than the C site. Reveal goes up and over C, confirming there's still someone on mound. And Munchkin's in position here on this B site. Wall up. That'll slow down any attempt at a push, and with 45 seconds left, we see the spike rotate around to A. Still stacked up, and look who's rotated into position, Tom. Textures here with the operator.
Still has two smokes. Hey, he could one-way door right now. Does one-way door. 30 seconds and they can't go through door.
But the fact is, Munchkin has sat around.
Dude, he could redo the one-way on door. It's just so done. Wait, what? Texture did not need to make that play.
Karen's still in position. 15 seconds left. It's getting late on the clock. The timer ticking. He's waiting for someone to go for the plant. They've done it right in front of him. Not hit him. And because of that, he's able to drop two. Surely it's two.
Oh man, he's so good, bro. Holy.
And Sentinels,
he's so good.
Flabbergasted, flustered again by just one man on the site. This is becoming a recurring trend for this squad.
He kind of bails out the play of the smoke here in terms of texture.
This time it's a little worse, Tom, because they hadn't thread the needle. They hadn't heard two players around this area. They thought that op on the angle was the only thing there. The only
and just his, I know his aim was really good here.
Part of that is the texture ran through the orb. Why would he do that?
I know his aim was really good here, but even just his smokes to the 30 seconds was really good, right? He just kind of just did first one over towards here in terms of one way, then we got to 15 seconds, did the smoke over towards here to block kind of vision, and normally when you go here, you're actually holding it, so that's why they heavy thought that he was over towards site or potentially in this cubby. And then he's just here to stop the plant. It was really nicely played. Holy hell. Yeah, that was a nice fade eye on top of this one as well. And he's here so early. He keeps going forward. This is a nice reply from them. In terms of the money, we've got one person that can't buy next. Let's add this guy in, 1-9. This can be a drop. They definitely want to try and save. And in terms of Sentinels monies, this is the most perfect it can be. Nice round from Zek and good util from Sassy.
Like Times Square out here.
Why do they play site? It's kind of hard for them. It's hard to retake with this comp. And to retake, you got to use the omen, and they kind of. I mean, they kind of. Even if they wanted to play retake here, and they could have still. This guy's double satcheling in like on their heads. They don't really have the option.
That's the sensational round.
Like even if they wanted to there, and they were in position to get out of there, it's just a bit too much.
Under the radar value this man brings to the team. Like we saw his lurk in one of the previous round victories, where he basically baits an entire rotation on his own using his ultimate.
Yeah,
Does
they
he
go
get
for
anything
this.
on the scoreboard for that? No. We've seen his lurks throughout this, but also just again the reveals. Just putting into play Zek.
Sentinels get a good injection of cash. And Gen.G have to eco if they lose this one. Razel, one away from Fatal, and we have attack Killjoy ult, so most likely.
Why he was a hot sought-after property. Like this though, Gen.G instantly looking.
Yeah, and they go for their punish over towards here when there's 4 people.
Looking to pressure onto A again. They put some real value in Meteor being solo, and he's got an op this time.
Changing around who's pulling that all out. Texture had the early pick before, but Meteor, the solo anchor on this side of the map. Only
C2 away after this.
Munchkin that's around. Not even, previously we've seen Lakia. This is where he'd throw over a haunt and figure out if there's someone in the area.
Yeah, he might be able to. I like his idea though. He realizes most likely Killjoy's coming down. He wants to try to get a kill before, in terms of before they manage to cross. And he got wrecked. Nade goes in. Looks pretty good. Looks on. Yeah. Nice shot as well. New angle over towards heaven. Oh. How? How has he done that? Does it even matter? Excuse me?
He just backs off, posts up with the operator again. The snake bite's coming for him. He's got to back off, and he does. A third kill.
Whoa.
Oh, a sliver of health. The snake bite will eventually drop him. But GenG.G's got 2 more opponents to take down. One on the way with an ult in the back pocket. I don't know if they'll use it. There's 12 seconds left. This is where we want to see him stick that plan. Oh, there's no chance. We're lucky lining him up through the wall.
Nicely done on that one. A little bit of spam.
Hold him in place.
That Meteor did really good to get double kill on this one as well. Second did great to make it doable. I don't know how he dodged this ult. Oh, that's so sick. That's such a good reaction.
And then just wipes out half the team before eventually, I think, going down to a snake bite.
Yeah, Meteor got an extra one there. I thought he only got 2.
Another huge individual step up for the side of GenG. They've had so many ridiculous hero rounds.
Oh boy. They want to go aggro over towards A? Tell me someone shoots that eye. Okay, it's not too bad.
And yet, he's still going to give up that operator to Texture.
Even though this was a cool round,
That's a good teammate right there.
still 3 people going down, right?
It's gonna give him an angle. You're not often going to be too scared about an op being posted on it, but no one reveals themselves. Sentinels hunkered down. There's 5 players here. They don't want to give it away and have the rotations of GenG.
I reverse cast Meteor at the start. Dude, he always has a good Lotus. I can't even cast that. It's guaranteed to frag on this map.
That smoke is up. In fact, the smoke is for stairs. Texture's still good on the angle, but he doesn't find the shot. He's going back for more. He's sticking around, and he's caught his shot. Zeus is down. Blast packing away. Being chased
The
by
Boombot is not giving
He's
up on
able to
that.
push once
Holy.
more, and the door
Nice.
control
I tell you what, the
remains
fade
in
ult
the
was
hands
really
of
good. It
GenG.
hit everyone,
There's no
right? I'm
threat
pretty
from
sure
his
it hit all
left-hand
5.
side. This man only has one direction to look at, and Sentinels realize there's no way through. There's no space for them to capitalize on. Instead, they'll break the door. At least that's the idea. But Meteor's waiting for that too. Oh, no, in fact, that was Lakia breaking the door.
Yeah. I think he's almost trying to give his teammate an opportunity to make a play through the door.
30 seconds left.
Still, Sentinels sit.
20 seconds.
For someone to make an error, someone to make a mistake. They've still got utility. The Nightfall previously used
save.
by Lakia delayed them.
Yeah, they got it to save on this one. And GenG are putting up a pretty good half. 5. They now get their money really good. Meteor's 1 away from his ult.
It is going to be another on the board. The question is, can they remove any of these extra weapons? Because they do not want to allow Sentinels to get away scot-free.
Yeah, we're just going to see a lot of buy rounds. Everyone's money's really good.
It's only the 1 player hunting. Meteor, it's not going to land. Not this time. So a few weapons saved.
The lovely shot. The fact he gets out of there as well.
He swung into 3 players, but again, there's a lot of utility coming their way. It's pulling their crosshairs.
It looks a little bit rough from Tens there, but I'm pretty sure the Prowler should have locked onto him if he's closer there. So it's more just like good running into it.
Instantly taken down to like half HP. They also don't have any of the
the Prowlers would have locked onto someone closer.
They're obviously not going to be expecting someone to just.
And I think they saw him originally when the door was open.
They're also focusing on trying to reclaim tree control. Definitely risky, no doubt about it. But that has been what Texture has been doing. He's been disruptive. And now Sentinels
this is a rough spot to be in. Attack-sided map, 4-5 down.
4 have gone the way of GenG. They're starting to get themselves back into control. And from what we've seen from them, they definitely feel more comfortable on the attack, which is a very scary prospect for Sentinels who, sure, there's no doubt they can do it on the defensive side, but you look at their victories versus Heretics, you had a 9-1 over on that attack side. 10-2 versus Loud the last time they played. 9-3 versus 100 Thieves. They've always been solid on this attack, and right now they are being challenged.
Well, after split, you know, it can't be.
Okay,
a nice
timeout goes
squad.
in.
One of the
They still have
tests
Fatal.
that they've faced from from a team that I think the community has been favoring
Gen.G
Sentinels for sure, but we even
actually
heard it from
putting
the
one
devs.
over towards
You
B
know,
in terms of the op here,
they're
and
the
they might have
favorite
read
team, but
this.
it's not an
He's just going to straight up go for the shot, or is he going to hold the
Like, this is
angle?
pinned to be a
I
close
imagine he
game,
holds the
one that
angle,
Gen.G have
otherwise he would have
chances
people
in.
with him.
Or maybe it's better to say not the
Oh, he
most,
has Lakia
not
with
the most
him.
incredible upset we've ever seen. It's going to be marginal. But from what we've seen, they looked like the better team so far. Sentinels have to be challenged by Texture's aggression once more.
Yeah,
This
ready
time
for this
they're
one.
ready.
I mean,
Zekin's
over
caught him.
towards C,
And Lakia,
similar thing
he's
happened
left
where
in
he
a
had
bit
his
of an awkward
personal
position.
assistant
Does
to
he
shoot
stay
everything.
around there aggressive? No, it's time to fall back. It's a good thing too.
But that's the thing. I think Sentinels are starting to learn that there's never really just been one player. There's always been a second layer to this B push, especially. Like the last time out, we saw Munchkin make a play and Karam was just behind. So they made sure that they cleared everything. The operator hanging out in the wall.
While this has been going on, John's taken a timing over towards A.
Still plenty of time though.
Now
You can
opening
see
the door,
space being
creating
taken
a lot
across
of
the map
pressure
for
on his own.
Sentinels. Again,
As a
they
smoke if
love
he wants to
selling
place
this
that down at
ruse
one point as
towards
well.
the A site, using this time GenG, because of the
I like
fact
this
that
gamble
Sassy has
stack
his
from
ult
Gen.G
again.
though. They have
Not
their
gonna
turret
use
up over
that
towards
again.
B,
He
hasn't popped
instantly
off, and they can
catches
kind of...
both players.
Ooh.
Karam, though, has already made it into the
Oh.
corner. They've got to be careful of this. He's done this before. We saw this yesterday. Wins the first duel. but the
Lovely trade, though.
is immediate.
30 seconds
I
left.
was hoping for a little bit more in the
I like that
crossfire,
play
but
though. Omen Flash is always
Fjord
guaranteed to
doesn't
get
land
someone there.
first, and now caught by some utility. He's brave,
Spike planted.
sticking around on that angle to look for a fight. His teammates miles away. If he goes down, the save call might be made. Though.
Look at this guy.
He sends
I'm pretty
them
sure he 40 killed them all, by the way.
skyrocketing into
Went
this
for the
round
spray.
with Sassy alone. Lakia, he wants to just contain him. Make sure
5
he can't
bullets.
cross out to main. And now he might have. Be in the back of his line. They're split on the angle, and Sassy isolates.
Boy, this guy is always good for him, isn't he? Got a 1v2 in him.
Red Bull clutch.
And Meech is going to be a little bit gutted. He did so much. I think I'm pretty confident he thought that was everyone.
Already.
14
I
and
thought
6.
Meteor had done enough. AA is having a worldy of a game.
I want to see his camera.
Being
Do you
able
think
to
he's
take
killed
this much
everyone?
space. They even knew he must have been around this angle.
Oh, no.
Even putting in a snakebite just moments later, split second later, to stop him from being able to do that.
Nicely
But
done from
luckily,
Sassy. They actually
they
like
had this man,
really needed it. Really,
a
really
bull
needed
brother
it.
in Sassy to be able to clutch things out. We've credited him when it comes to
We
his
go
utility usage throughout the
aggro
game,
to A
but
again.
he
Omen
also has
Flash
the clutch in
used.
his locker. Again, though, this
John
control
wanted to
simply
shoot the
fought
fade
for
eye.
by Gen.G. They are never sat back. They are never comfortable just giving up map control. And while this is a bold position.
I've seen an op whole day alone before, Tom. But you know,
I mean, this is one of the things
usually
that
from a
punishes the
little
no,
further back.
kind of punishes the wall and kind of punishes the no sky. The fact that you can be here early.
That's true.
You do have to
Looks
go
like
nice and close.
Sassy's on top of this, and you would hope this is a prowler out, but that would be his last prowler because he used one to clear B.
Snake bite up and over. That's probably for Rubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's a bit more aggressive
Nicely
than
done
you
from Texture.
anticipated, my friends.
It's got to be infuriating.
Is one of the things that plays well against this comp.
Why would he be that far? He's going back. He's not
He's
shying away.
supposed to.
Yeah, he's going back to get the
He's
info.
gone right back to the same spot again, confident that he'll hit the shot.
Munchkin, double
Obviously,
molly.
His teams have also sort of stacked it up over on the C side. Utility being broken. Still a chance, but just
Meteor.
look, 2 players already.
That is
Meteor goes
that
through.
is
He
insane,
spots
isn't
the
it?
majority. They're not just about. I thought he might have
The
played
180
away.
on that was
Karen's still here, though.
satisfying. Nice
He'll be
shots from
trading
John.
around to back
Big
again.
1v2.
Leaving it all on to Zekin. 25 seconds left, trying to fake out the plant.
Yeah, and he's
Lakia
creating
not
a
wanting
lot
to
of pressure in
overextend.
terms of Lakia
They
here.
pinged exactly where he is, and Zekin's gonna go hunting, gonna try and take this man down.
Does he have
Do
any
exactly
idea
that.
this guy's behind him? He's made a
He's
great
also got a flank coming in from
play.
Texture, but already
Or you have to
make
open the door and give away your
realization that this is gonna
position.
be a push towards the B site. He's actually gonna go running in. That's the thing. Texture instantly puts the nade. He has to try and stick this. May even go down to it, just 25 HP. But Zekin's still standing, still holding on.
He's sticking it.
Texture just sticking it though.
Oh,
Already gets it.
I
to
thought he was
half.
going to go for the whole way.
Looks to try and bait him in. He's got so much time to play with. That he has
Whoa,
to.
man. They are winning. They are winning the rounds. They're getting the clutches again. It's a repeat of yesterday. 1v2 from him.
What an
1v2 into
incredible
1v2.
play. That headshot, it's what it needed to be. Anywhere else, and he was going to be traded out by the bullet swinging back at him. And the idea here from
It
Zekin.
was a double check. I thought I saw him look away, and I was like, "There's no way." But
That was a fool me once.
Yeah, I thought Texture was going to fool that one.
It was Karen, I think literally the round before. Certainly the last round that they went C. He was in that same corner, so of course they're going to check it.
Oh man, that was savage. Ribless, thank you with the Prime. Appreciate the 4 months.
Pretty deflated after that, but they're only 1 round behind. And as we said, Sentinels usually have a very strong attack, so it's not a bad position to be in, even if it ends 7-5. They call the timeout here.
But that's the thing. I feel like it's one thing losing a round to your own mistakes, your own misplays, or your opponent maybe just doing something that you didn't foresee. I don't really believe that Gen.G did anything wrong in those clutches. Like, you look, the last 2 1v2s, you're sat there going, okay, they tried to play it together. Sassy manages to isolate the fight and win a round.
Hydrate? I did a hydrate.
Next one, Lakia
Oh, calm that
falls
one.
back so that his teammate can rotate. But Zeki
Also,
gets
Chad is
aggressive,
moving way too
takes him
fast, man.
down.
I apologize
Rotates
if I missed
quickly
that.
enough to nade him on the plant, and with 25 HP, he gets it to half. Waits for his
Losing
opponent,
back-to-back
gets
2v1s? Oh, for sure.
Those are 2 rounds where Gen.G are looking at going, well, there's not really
Puri
no
Genis, thank
attention
you
there.
for the 4
We
months as
played
well.
the
Appreciate
round
the Prime.
correctly.
Thank you.
Sentinels were just better with those individual plays.
And sometimes that's all it is,
I mean,
man.
the
Like,
individual.
there are
Imagine
many
they
rounds
don't
where
win a
your opponent
1v2.
just
It's
goes off.
so
And there's
one-sided.
rounds
It's
that
insane.
GenG have had very similar. I mean, even earlier on in this tournament, Texture with a pistol over
Oh.
on Split, emerging from a smoke, 4 shots, 3 kills.
Ooh.
What?
The
One through
spams
smoke
are nice
already,
here,
but
though.
Texas
Everyone
drop.
was on top of where everyone could
In
be
this
to get
last round
the
on their
kills
attack
here.
side, find themselves in a disadvantage due to a scrappy early A fight. Oh no. Oh, the timing
Oi,
is
just
perfect.
randomly dropping the wall.
Toxins down. It's
A
gonna
good
be
trade again.
from JenG though. They needed something extra.
They need
needed
another
to bring that back
another
to
hero
at least
around, it
within
feels like.
contention.
And with a
With the
plant,
way
John
the
does
last
get
few
his
rounds
ult.
have gone. Wouldn't be surprised to see the clutch. Also, a plant for JenG will get him his ult online. You can see though, Meteor is already set up. The Viper's Pit is great, but it's not going to be that impactful if your opponent has a lockdown.
Especially on this side, Tom. You can
Oh.
very easily box
It's
them
a
in.
weird
The
one
only way
because he
out
knows
is,
that he has
it's
a
one-on-one.
knows
Probably
that he
not
has a
back
Killjoy
in.
ult. So does he try and go closer and then ult?
There it is. Ultimate ready. You hear the voice line called. JenG probably wants to use this a little
Yeah, he
closer so
does.
they have an escape.
And this now
In
means
fact,
that they could
very
go and get it.
aggressively used.
And then
And
reactively
immediately
they go
look at
over
GenG's
towards
adaptation.
heaven.
They come pushing
And
in
they're
towards the
both here
spawn
ready
angle.
to duel
That's
this.
where Sassy's
Ooh.
waiting, and the orb's obscuring him for just a moment. It's a beautiful angle. He can even get out of here.
And they handled this well.
Fight together, destroy the lockdown as well. Clinical play from Sentinels, leaving Karen to do it all.
And
He
they
doesn't
played
stand
this
a
well.
chance.
That was lovely.
Sentinels
Good
have
idea
earned
with
their
it.
way,
Ult
fought
that kind of
their
leaks
way
over
back up
towards
to
here so
7
that
at
you
the
would be able to
half.
go close and
Not a
break the
bad
normal ult.
scoreline.
Then
The
realizing
defense
once they
is gonna
heard
be
them
tested.
going over
That
towards
was
here,
brilliant.
instantly
Honestly,
ready
I'm
with both of them.
thoroughly enjoying
Lovely
this match.
smoke
The
as well to
adaptations from
block
either
the vision
side.
of this.
The orb put in
And
play
they were
deep to
so,
give him a
so
little bit of
ready.
extra space.
The
They
last
knew
3
exactly
rounds have
where their
been
opponents would
very
go
nice to watch.
Once they placed the pit, that is honestly a JenG masterclass.
Yeah, it really
in
was a
repositioning,
masterclass.
And they've earned themselves the 7-5 at the half.
It's a
lot
slug.
of eyes have been drawn to Sentinels and Tens, one of the main players.
What is that? That
He's
thing's
been
incredible.
sensational. It's time to hear from some of his friends and family over in the audience.
Oh wait, I think I've seen this before, right? Because that's coming to mind.
Hey guys, Mika Fabs here, and we are back in the crowd with some very special guests. I have Valerie
I
here.
should
who
buy it,
you
dude,
all
looks
know
sick.
as Tenz's mom, and you have Billy here, Tenz's uncle. The whole family's out here. Let's get a round of applause. All right, I saw you guys getting really, really into the game here. Of course, how are you guys enjoying it so far?
Oh, it's amazing. Hola, Madrid!
Hi, it's been awesome here, watching the Sentinels play their game.
Yeah, and I hear that you were actually a big influence on Tenz while he was, starting his gaming career.
Yeah, definitely. I started out. We were definitely a gaming family, and just making sure that he stayed competitive and focused on getting better. And he just took it off by himself from there.
And Valerie here told me a little secret. What is your rank, sir?
Probably Decade Ascendant, but my peak's Immortal too.
Whoa! Let's give a round of applause for that. Now, of course, it's massive that you get to see your son here. You go to another corner of the globe, and you have fans all over just applauding his name. How does that make you feel?
It's very heartwarming. It's,
Don't make me cry.
no, amazing. I'm so proud. Tyson, oh my God. So proud.
Speechless. We love him. We definitely do. Now, let's hear the both of you. Can you give a massive shout out to Sentinels and to Tyson playing up there right now?
Let's go, Sentinels. You guys are amazing. Let's go. You got this. We love you, Tyson.
Let's go, Tyson! Let's go, Sentinels!
Let's get back into the game.
just left me hanging.
Yep.
We agreed on that. Tom, you told me let's do that when it comes back.
I've heard a lot of people heckin' love that guy, so you know.
But not you. Okay, fair enough. 7-5. Sentinels
the
doing
hell?
pretty well at this stage.
Wait,
of the
does that
game.
reach?
We said they're used to a very strong attack.
Oh,
and sure,
not today,
there were some
apparently.
stumbles, but now let's see if they can get off on the right foot here. On
Imagine
their
it does if
defense.
you
The
hit it
pistol
right.
round underway. One ghost and just classics to back it up on that defensive side. Gen.G.
In terms of
not showing
pistols,
their
by the way,
intention
people are just
yet.
joining
They've
us,
got some
3-0,
control for
obviously
the A
1-0
push,
this map.
Looking for any B aggression, but it looks like the intention is to take this to C or open that door and quickly double back.
The smoke timing.
We'll go all the
Will
way back.
deter them for now. A little bit of space.
Question mark created over towards here.
Sentinels have a decent
Now they're going to go
two
prod over
players
towards B, and they kind of still have
walking their way
options.
back
They've got an early alarm bot to see if
Prowler's
anyone
actually
pushes
gonna give it
reactively
away.
over towards
There's
A.
a couple of players here.
And
Second does have
second,
his nade available if he wants to try and deny them. Instead, he's just going to spam.
Oh,
And he's taking
that
out
was nice.
Lakia.
Sneaking into that corner as well. It's a beautiful crossfire if they do emerge onto the site. Deep smoke stopping for any C aggression.
and he
Turret watching
insta
the push
clears
up on
this
the
as
other
well.
side.
They
Two
insta clear
players
out
on C
information.
as well.
Tens needs to stay
Sentinels
alive,
no
and then he
worries
needs
on
to
that
smoke
side of the
here.
map, or B. But A, on the other hand, has come under threat. They've lost Robo control. They've seen
30
players here,
seconds left.
and they're making a quick reaction with a 3-man rotate onto that.
Omen
actual
flash, 2 people on site. Should probably Omen flash early.
For this push.
Yeah,
Tens of smokes has
he
made
chose
it
perfect at
awkward
the moment.
again.
And nade
Already
to
though,
flush these
Munchkin's
back
able
on
to
one
trade
person
one
here.
back.
Sassy needs to
Paranoia's
try and
missed.
get this
Sassy's
kill.
gonna try and capitalize off it, but Munchkin lands another shot.
Ah, this
He
kid's
gets
crazy,
away with
Munchkin.
it. Somehow they're turning
10
this.
seconds, yeah,
Trying to
it
get
was
that
a little bit
spike
weird.
out.
Oh
Stay
my
in
goodness,
position,
what
but
is
it's
going
not
on?
gonna
Everyone
die.
dueling, so they
Karen just
distract from the
holding, at least for
planter.
moment, but Zelsis, again, is going to be able to bring this back. Both players low, but Munchkin just
God, what a pistol round from him, by the way.
It's
4-0.
Just whenever there's a moment
4-0
for someone to
in the
step up,
pistols.
it always seems to happen.
Munching on him. It was sick from him. It was a sick pistol.
was
It really was.
unreal last map.
Yeah, he
Don't
did
get me
everything
wrong.
he had to, really.
Pretty
He
sure
had
he came
two
out of the
kills,
first
right?
map. Yeah, the first half with 2 kills.
Yeah.
He was quiet, and now he's woken up at such a crucial time for this squad. It's not just the 4 kills. He's one hit, and I'm pretty sure his teammate is too.
Bear in mind, that reaction was Texture,
Yeah.
the guy who won them the pistol on split by hiding and killing 3 people. And he's like, ooh, what?
Looks like we might have gotten an
Well,
early
they
reaction
decided to
there.
go
I'm
aggro
sure
A
he's
with
gonna be
5
hyped
people.
up after that one, too. Tens, though, sneaking around the corner. Good for 1. Caught immediately. Good catch by Munchkin. Good reaction.
It's a real fast one. And they lost one gun. That's it. And that's a cause. No plan.
Because my brain wasn't able to comprehend how Texture got 2 kills that quickly.
Oh, I was going to say, are we not going to get the Odin out? We do get the Odin out, but this time it is
Relatively
over towards
I'm seeing
C.
Meteor with
Okay.
a sniper on attack. I don't mind
Texture,
it
2
because at
away
this
from
point,
his ult.
Not gonna doubt him.
Second, 3 away from
17 and
his.
9. He may not be on the duel list anymore, but he definitely has
And
that
they
duelist
pick
mentality.
up.
And yeah,
They lost a Marshal, and with that,
off.
they invest into an Outlaw,
players
and
not
there
that
are
far
4
away from a
people who can get
showstopper.
one
Could be a
shot.
big
That's
round
pretty
for the
cool.
Rays players.
I like that. It's a little bit similar to what
Especially with the
oh, nicely done from Karen to dodge that. It's a little bit similar to what Fnatic would
from
do.
The showstopper with most of his
Just
HP
with an
still
Outlaw.
intact.
I like it.
Gen.G, they haven't gotten away with it scot-free.
That actually has a
Karen's
lot of
been
potential.
lost. Omen on each side.
Sassy
out.
20 HP on this one.
Paranoia is no longer in play. Zelsis with one of the stranger angles you'll see held with an Odin. It's just a fall back, so he's covering C and B with his utility. And
Eh?
a wild shot through the smoke for
Yeah,
John
and
QT.
you would
There's
imagine
the
people are
advantage
there
claimed,
to reply
although
off the Prowler, so he
marginally
just
considering
spams with it.
Sassy's HP.
That's a lovely fade eye from over towards
Sassy was
there.
able
That's
to
cool.
Trade off that first kill. I think it was actually a solid reveal from Lakia that actually gave up Tens' position up close. There was expectations there for Gen.G that they were going to be challenged. But even still, it's going to have to be an almost complete reposition. Now, they've got the turret, they've got the alarm bot, so they know that there's not really much of a
Yeah,
chance.
and this is
that
still a
anybody's
question
got
mark though
this
for Sentinels.
aggressive.
That's why they kind of
Other
haven't
than that,
rotated. Like there's a lot of question marks at the
information
moment.
is barren for the side of Gen.G. They have no idea what they're pushing into. You mentioned that
30
Odin
seconds
in
left.
its position.
Thinking that this.
Well, depending on the plant spot, it might actually have quite high impact. And he's holding on to one of his nano swarms.
Does
With 20
he want to
seconds
ult
left.
into this? That's the
Sure,
question.
it's
It will probably
gonna
be
end
like
up in
if they get a
retake, but
kill,
there
then
is a
he
chance
ults.
that this might be stopped by Zelsis.
There's the nano activated. That's
Well, it's
on
nice
site
to have to
already.
go
One
into
from
Zelsis,
Brood at the
and
lane
he
for
has
the
the
first
gun
10
that is
seconds.
really good for
Time to get
spamming
that
this.
plan
Can he
through.
hit the
It's gotta
spam?
be safe in the corner.
Where are the pings at? Where's the spam at? He faces away. He can still get shot from here. Does he even have time? It's real close. Just.
That was 0.1 or 0.2 of
They do put the ult into it.
by my read, but just about close enough to allow it.
Wait, that was lovely positioning from him.
The numbers thin even further on the attacking side. Now the defenders, I suppose.
And everyone could get one shot still from this. Apart from Zekken.
Needs some impact with this, and he'll find it. Another kill, but he's 4 HP. 1 against 2. The nade.
Okay. Nicely handled with Zekken. Good round from him.
8 found for Sentinels.
Still though, really good damage. Like really, really good damage.
Yeah, definitely made it a little bit more costly, but they did have a fair amount of rifles going into that as a bonus. Again, though, I'd like the delay. The fact is that came down to a split second, and I think
Sentinels will probably take that as a big win, by the way, though. Getting the ult out.
And they lose the round just off time.
Yep.
Like, it was so insanely close. Good positioning, though, meant that they were able to find a lot of these kills before things really got too dangerous. And now we mentioned the showstopper. Texture used his in the last round. Zekken has his available now.
These rounds are trickling in bit by bit. The lead only ever summed up by a round or 2. It's never safe, it's never secure, nor are these players. Early aggression, again, from Sentinels. A lot of utility, and most importantly, 4 players here.
Guy's close to him.
Paranoia used. Zekken gets caught by the other sides, though, so he's not able to get a clean shot off on the showstopper.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the wall to come up to get out of there, and Zelsis looks on top of that one. Yeah, I imagine it is. I wasn't looking at the minimap, but I'm pretty sure his alarm bot got shot.
It's now back into that
it was a good omen flash from Karen to stop the Razor. Nearly got a kill from it as well. You got to shout out Zekken here. He had like a really good display of just discipline and not absolutely sending it.
They're going to have to make their move again. Walking into the Lion's Den.
Zelsis needs to get one here.
Also with his Odin at the back. Hasn't been revealed. He's sat patiently waiting with his gun in hand, and he's going to win the fight again. Oh, even look at the spam through. He's done a lot of damage to Karen, but he's just buying time for the
Oh my god.
You don't really see plays like this every single day. Sat at the back with the Odin in hand. He's just going to go the sun on his own.
That was sick.
Again, another
That's so funny.
To the side of Sentinels and a solo hold of that
Oh,
C-side.
I said he needed to get one. He got 3.
I've never seen it. Just hip fire in the Odin.
He really he tanked the Omen as well.
Then that they're going to swing him. He swings wide ahead of them. Makes it a little more awkward for them to land. Like, this is good. The swing here, it perfectly offsets where Karen was looking to pre-fire on. Like, he could not have read that any better. What an unbelievable play, and then to actually deliver sprays like that, hip firing when you're just beginning it.
And that forces them down to an eco, and in terms of the rounds, it's been relatively clean there. So Sentinels only lost 1, and they have really good money. Zelsis 1 away from an ult. Dude, the next buy round after this is going to be wild.
Sentinels
gonna have a lot of ults. Sassy farms a little bit here as well. Potential.
He's had his moments in this game, but most of it has been with an operator in his hand.
They censored him. Yeah, probably just saving him some money.
Once again, Zelsis is waiting. And the thing is as well, that it leaves them with so little opportunity for where they can plant. Instead,
said Anja, which means sitting in Korean. Is that true? That's sick.
And having one of his quieter performances, that's for sure. But even still, all he really has to do is get that information, call for the rotations, and get some support.
He was saying sit down in Korean. That's so good.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see Tens flex a lot, and I think here on Omen, the way they've been playing.
This is nice, though, in terms of the eco. Create a lot of pressure over towards here. As we can see, though, Tens insta clears the question mark that they feel like they've created. And it's a good reposition from the Odin here, higher, lower as well. Any mollies on top of this? Lovely time molly.
You know, it was nothing but MasterCard thrifties starting off that first map.
20 seconds. Got to re-pivot over towards here, but as we can see, B is clear. And Zekken is here with a nade. Imagine this nade at this time, though. To bounce it off the wall. Oh, yeah, that's unlucky.
Just about far enough away that he could continue planting. Karen falls. Pistol standing, Guardian spotted and dropped, and it's cleaned up nicely by Sentinels. It's only Munchkin left, and he can't even get near that spike to stop the defuse. What a nice shot connected. That's where the hope of the round ends.
I liked on top of this though, so even though he does a little bit of damage here at the end, they gave the defuse to Celsius just to make sure that he has his ult now as well, so that kind of gives them more options in terms of after plant or potentially just stopping them getting over towards site. A lot of people that are close to 1. Oh.
7,000, and they have got the crowd support. It definitely seems like they are the favorites, even if they're on a different continent.
What was a little bit late here for what they wanted to do, I feel like. Not entirely sure.
Sentinels have won the hearts of many.
They might have just been jumping about.
A comfortable lead. Even still, though, they're going to be put under pressure. An immediate push here.
Or Omen Flash to stop Omen Flash.
That util in response. Good paranoia, but too late.
Got to TP this. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to TP that.
Zekin, as TenZ fades from the angle, they find themselves in a 4v4.
Raise for raise.
Retake ultimate online for Celsius. That can counteract the Viper's Pit as we've seen before, but the potential to play aggressively on the back of Lakia's could cancel it out. It has for Sentinels previously.
I like the switch up from Sentinels here. First time they play Killjoy over towards A, and they have the
Karen's already gotten up close. A shrouded step that wasn't expected, and now the Nightfall gone all the way through. JenG, 13 HP, but
do they put the Killjoy ult into it? Probably not worth unless Sassy gets a kill.
Chasing him down. Snakebite now landed right on him, and he's jumping.
Oh, you take that as a win.
Another piece of utility. This time the alarm bot. Sassy almost had it. But he's caught.
Oh boy, now you really could kill Joel. Yeah.
And he's got his lockdown in prime position. Another
oh
swing.
My God, what is going on here?
Only one to root out of that Viper's Pit. And Munchkin's already given up the angle essentially.
They know they went off site.
They're running for the hills. As Zelsis steps forward, he'll catch Lakia, setting them up to
oh man, Zelsis, what the hell?
It's Zelsis.
What the hell?
Goes on the board for Sentinels.
Oh man, Gen.G are going to be furious that they messed this one up. They really did mess it up.
Throughout this tournament, we've seen a lot of teams lose their own map pick. We've seen a lot of teams fight back. Mentioned it as well that throughout their last 9 series, Sentinels have taken the first map every single time. But we're seeing that they have no trouble looking for a response in map number 2. Zekin leading the way, but we've also in this second half seen a massive resurgence from Zelsis. Had a couple of really high impact rounds. Seems to love the C site. And more for Gen.G. They're going to give the legend that is
late timeout,
an opportunity to try and talk this one through.
Bandit. Oh man, they use so many ults into this. They use so many ults into this to lose.
The last time they actually won an event, he played in the upper match to go into the final and lost. Now he has to find some wise words.
Hero rounds? Oh, there's been so many for Sentinels. But that was kind of the story of yesterday as well in terms of loud. Like the hero plays from Sentinels in the past 2 days have been through the roof.
I have no idea which way it will go.
It's going to be whoever's made best use of the downtime, what little of
2 pistols on top of this, yeah. It's been dominant.
Talking about the stakes of this match, I believe it was Kaplan that was talking about it, and actually it was because we showed it on the desk. The fact that whoever wins this, first of all, gets to watch their opponent play, always a great advantage to have, but mainly they get a day off. They can prepare, they can scrim, they can relax, get up late, whatever they want.
And the veto advantage as
Veto
well.
advantage, exactly.
Veto advantage when like the maps look this different as well is big.
Oh yeah, they can get to the grand final anyways. They can, but they'll be on the back foot when they make it there, running off back-to-back game days.
Well, 4 rounds in a row. This attack side for Gen.G hasn't looked great. We're going to see the same again. This adaptation to the C-side control is to have aggression, and then Zelsis now sits
Gen.G just really ready for some kind of aggro play as well. So when you kind of call a timeout at this point, but hold for a default just in case someone goes aggro. Glad that I saw that.
Zelsis on the other side. They feel confident in it. They've left
and these two are going to switch with the...
no support at all. The rest of the team are massively far away. In fact, we're even seeing a rotation from Sassy towards...
As soon as someone touches the door open, he's getting spam from Zelsis. See how good the spam is.
A real hero play with
sorry, forever opens the door. Oh, wait, does he back down?
Commits to it.
Oh, he hears them close to the orb. He now wants to get ready to spam the orb, so he's ping this. So maybe.
Zelsis doesn't know though. There's no information to play with just yet. He's waiting for his alarm.
Which one does he go for?
Now the door's open. He needs to run.
He still has his alarm bot, so he's got early info that they couldn't have swung him here. Give it over towards B, and they have Viper mollies and Omen Flash. Oh, they messed up. Fade ult goes in. They know that 3's there. Lovely nade on top. Okay, nicely handled that. 10's got bailed out a little bit. They messed up their timing with the drop wall and him facing here. But either way, it's a nice hold from Sentinels. They're fully in control. And just because the alarm bot never went off as well for most of this, they just realized that they could just hold so strong over towards B site. Yeah, look, the alarm bot's here the whole time, so they just had no pressure over towards A that they felt like they had created.
Zekken, he can smell his opponents. He can sense the blood in the water. And
the wall, it might have just run out of heal, honestly.
And that's exactly what
Okay,
Gen.G
5 chances, and let's see if we hit this one. Pressure's on again.
It feels unlikely with how clean this has been for Sentinels. And already they're getting the early read.
It's close.
Almost gets the opener.
Oh, it's going to.
Yeah, it's so scary against no heal as well.
Karen's right there. The bullets get very close.
Okay, this time they cleared the alarm bot and they kind of realized why there's so many people over towards B last round. And Texture is sending it a little bit. Oh my.
2 players spotted, 1 up close, and even suspecting 1 near the switch. Zalsis has a lot of information. Oh, and even the kill on Lakia. The blind fire pays off. Karen's in danger too. He was getting sprayed at.
I mean, look at the chip damage that's happened. Yeah, and meanwhile this is going on, by the way, Zekken just has full control of C, and we could definitely get a spam off this.
He's pushed all the way up.
Okay, everyone tucked out. 3 people pushing. Ends? Does he? I mean, they should know that this is open.
Sentinels aren't expecting. Never mind. Sassy
Oh.
makes the play, but gets caught out. Even still, though, Meteor's found another. Somehow this round has become competitive.
Tens hasn't used any kind of util to let them know, though. He did Omen ult here early. It's going to take a long time to spam this.
It's still online, at least for now, surviving.
And he stays alive?
Been able to put the pressure on. Tens has got another. GenG with 1 more. Leaves it all on to Karen.
Okay, nicely done. It's really dominant. Like, really, really dominant. If you think they got no pistols, a lot of hero plays to make it so as well, but with no pistols, that was nice.
Convincingly at that 13-7 for Sentinels. They came